Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on September 14, 2023. What do we know about the Sevastopol strike? Why prosecutors are reluctant to use notoriously flaky Official Secrets Act? Sweden hit by unprecedented levels of gang violence. The Guardian, warfare between migrant criminal gangs has brought an unprecedented wave of violence to Sweden, police admit. Daily Mail, Swedish 13-year-old's death linked to gang violence. The European Conservative, Swedish police chief warns of unprecedented wave of gang killings. The local Sweden, 13-year-old shot in head and dumped in Swedish forest in merciless, brutal murder. Crew radio leak increases outrage over Greek ferry passenger pushed into sea. The Guardian, Greek maritime workers go on strike over death last week of ferry passenger. Anadolu Agency, Greek ferry passenger pushed to his death by crew. The Telegraph, Greek minister resigns over death of ferry passenger allegedly pushed into sea. The Guardian, Greek minister resigns after late ferry passenger death. Morocco earthquake, Macron tries to soothe tensions after frosty response to offer of aid. The Guardian, Morocco hasn't accepted French aid, and Macron isn't happy. Bloomberg, Macron snubbed by another African nation. Quake hit Morocco won't accept French aid. Hindustan Times, Macron snubbed by third African nation. Quake hit Morocco won't accept French aid. Donegal, large fish kill in River Finn. Yours sincerely, is dead. So how should you sign off an email? The Guardian, we mustn't let yours sincerely die out. Hurricane Lee pivots to East Coast with New England on flooding alert, live tracker. The Independent, UK storm forecast, Hurricane Lee to propel brutal Atlantic jet stream on Britain in days. Express, Hurricane Lee continues churn towards East Coast of US and Canada. BBC, Hurricane Lee tracker, alerts issued across coastal New England as storm pivots north. The Independent, Hurricane Lee updates, most recent developments on storm in Atlantic Ocean. Elon Musk refuses to answer if his ignorance and ego cost Ukrainian lives. Sky News, Warren calls for investigation into Musk's role in thwarting Ukrainian drone attack. NBC News, Elon Musk biographer admits suggestion SpaceX head blocked Ukraine drone attack was wrong. The Guardian, Elon Musk and Starlink, critics question billionaire's control. Business Insider, Elon Musk slams treason allegations. I will fight for and die in America. Emma Coronel, El Chapo Guzmán's wife released from prison. BBC, El Chapo's wife released from U.S. custody after serving less than 2 years in prison. Sky News, El Chapo's wife released from U.S. custody after completing 3-year prison sentence. The Independent, Mexican drug lord El Chapo's wife Emma Coronel to be released in the U.S. Al Jazeera English, Mexican drug lord El Chapo's wife to be released from prison, say U.S. authorities. Seattle officer recorded joking about woman killed by a police car. BBC, Seattle police officer laughs after student killed by patrol car in shocking video. The Independent, Seattle cop caught laughing at bystander killed by speeding officer. Metro.co.uk, G and Ursula, police culture to blame for comments on woman killed by SPD car. My Northwest, laughing cop says woman killed in police crash had limited value body cam shows. Outrage in Spain after man touches journalist's bottom during broadcast. The Guardian, Spanish reporter sexually assaulted on live TV, Al Jazeera newsfeed. Al Jazeera English, Isa Balado, anger in Spain after man appears to grope reporter live on air. BBC, TV journalist sexually assaulted while live on air in Madrid. The Times, Spanish police arrest man for touching reporter's bottom on live TV. White House says impeachment inquiry based on lies. BBC, it could backfire, Kevin McCarthy's Biden impeachment gamble. Financial Times, Joe Biden impeachment inquiry, White House fights back against Kevin McCarthy. The Times, the Republicans' impeachment inquiry into Biden is laughably cynical. Arctic cruise ship charging $33,000 a ticket runs aground, leaving hundreds stranded. The Independent, 3 passengers with COVID on board cruise ship grounded off Greenland. The Guardian, Cruise ship carrying 206 people runs aground in Greenland, and rescue will not arrive until Friday. Sky News, cruise ship stuck in Greenland with over 200 passengers and crew on board. NBC News, rescue mission underway after luxury cruise ship runs aground in Greenland. Ukrainian missiles strike Russia's Black Sea Fleet in Crimea. Vladimir Putin says military cooperation with Kim Jong Un a possibility. BBC, North Korea leader Kim Jong Un vows to always support decisions of President Putin. BBC News. BBC News, nothing left to lose, Putin embraces role of spoiler with Kim Jong Un summit. The Guardian, Ukraine war, take Putin at his word, the West is the enemy. Bloomberg, The Standard View, Putin, Kim and the pursuit of human misery. Libyan rivals co-ordinating over flood relief. BBC, Libya floods, fears that 20,000 have died. BBC News. BBC News, Libya floods, why damage to Derna was so catastrophic. BBC, The Guardian view on Libya's floods, humans, not just nature, caused this disaster. The Guardian, Libya floods highlight need for national unity. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.